I'm here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my world. I'm here to challenge you to do something you're scared of doing. Because the things that hold us back are the things that won't let us be free. In this world, we're busy conforming. You know what? I just don't know how to do this. I have a script. I have a lot of things that I want to say. But actually, I just want to be authentic. I actually just want you guys to know who I am and what I'm about. I'm very passionate on a lot of subjects. One of the subjects that I'm most passionate about is how to get out of my fucking rut. This rut, I've narrowed it down, has a lot to do with fear. Fear of people watching me. Fear of people thinking that I'm doing the wrong thing. Fear of people not agreeing with me. Fear of, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of so much stuff. I'm afraid of a lot. I'm afraid of a lot more than I think I'm even willing to admit. I'm afraid of pain. I'm afraid of suffering. But you know what I found out? Even though I'm afraid of all those things, my being afraid doesn't stop them from happening. I still end up feeling suffering, and I still see suffering going on no matter how much I try to ignore it. I'm afraid of my feelings. I'm afraid of being uncomfortable. But the fear doesn't stop it from happening. In fact, it just invites more. It invites more. So what are you going to do? I'm going to rise up, face the fear, walk into it, and love anyway. Even though I may get hurt, even though I may not succeed, because I know that when I don't succeed, it's only in one area. Because I'm succeeding in refinement. I'm succeeding in learning how to do it better when that thing doesn't work out. It leads me to something else. It leads me to something new. And it leads me to something different that may have a different outcome. But only if I'm willing to step out. Only if I'm willing to step out. What are you afraid of? Aren't those people the ones that have reckless abandon? The ones that we're looking at with those eyes thinking, God, I wish you would just sit down. I wish you would just shut your mouth. I wish that you would just stop already. Like the Down syndrome guy that's on the corner of the street wearing a cape and not caring how much traffic he stops when you're in a hurry. Take a minute. Look at that joy, that happiness that he's sharing. Imagine it. And I know that the reason why I'm giving him certain looks is because I'm envious. I'm envious of his ability to do what he wants to, regardless of what people say, regardless of how people look at him. And I think that that's a trait that every person who is smiling from their heart as opposed to from a mask, you can tell the difference, can't you? Those people that are smiling through a mask and the ones that are actually elated and excited to be doing what they're doing. Let me ask you a question. Why do you get up in the morning? Why do you get up at that certain time? Why do you go to work in the morning? Why do you go to work in the afternoon? Why do you have the job that you have? Why do you mow your lawn? Why do you do any of the things that you're doing? Are you doing them because they make you happy? Or does it make you happy to be conforming? To make other people look on you with approval? If you're doing most of your tasks during the day because of what someone else wants you to do, then every day you're fighting who you are. Every day you're telling yourself, no, I'm going to be that way. I'm going to be what they want me to be. But how is it that we ever let ourselves out if we're going to do that? What happens if you don't mow your lawn? What happens if you don't wake up at that time? What happens if you actually give yourself permission to do what you want, when you want to? And when you're doing those things that you want to be doing, ask yourself this: are you really wanting to? Or are you hiding from fear? There's been days that all I want to do is sleep. And I want to sleep. I think I feel tired. But when I really sit down and think about it, it's because I'm afraid. Because when I think of other things to do, I could go for a walk, I could go for a bike ride, I could go climb a mountain, I could call that friend, I could call that loved one, I could call that family member that I haven't been talking to in a while. And then come all the reasons why I shouldn't. Whose voices are telling you that you shouldn't? It's too cold. It's too many people out there. No, my outfit's not right. No, I don't have the right makeup on. Who is that? Is that you? Because if you were stranded on a desert island and it was just you, no cameras, no eyes, no people, just the crabs and the sand and the trees, would you be missing these things? I don't think so. So I'm here to challenge you. Give yourself one thing to do today. Make it scary. Do something. Do something that's calling to you, but you're terrified to do it. Jump! Do it anyway. Show yourself that you're not going to die. And there is no failure. You've just tried something new. Go park in the middle of a busy parking lot. Get out. Turn your car stereo up. If you don't want to bother anybody, turn it up a little bit. Get out. Start dancing. Dance like no one's watching. Are they going to complain? And if they are complaining, it's only because they're afraid to see you happy. Because they don't want to feel jealous. They don't want to feel envious. I've heard it over and over again. It's not just me. It's not just you. We actually really admire those people that break out and jump up and down and laugh with reckless abandon, even though it may be interrupting their day. It really does inspire. Take a chance. Get out there and love anyway. Walk into that fear. Stop turning around. It's there. It's there for a reason. Not to make you avoid, but to tell you something. Why are you scared of it? What will happen if you do it anyway? What would happen